put some houses down because 2 families can move into a house. And they're cheap. They're 2,000, aren't they? Yeah, they're 2,000. Apartments are good for the start because they accommodate a lot of people and got quite high house quality. And for these little people that are left that don't want to fucking move into them, will likely move into a house. So let's get a couple of houses. We can move into them instead. There we go. And we'll lower the rent to 2. We want high school because we need some high school educated people. Oh, there we go. So, thanks. I think 1 person moved out of a shack, which has decreased the crime quite a lot. And all these shacks are all now spaced out, so it's evenly distributing the crime rate, which works well for us. So we'll put that apartment on low priority. So the houses will be built before that. Speed this up. So actually, now that we're going to have the housing sorted, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a lot better than it was earlier. We can actually get some extra immigrants to fill up these slots. So I think have we still got a lot of empty slots? 2 empty there. We're going to need them later. We might as well get them now. Oh, did the immigrants just arrive? I missed it. Oh well. No, it didn't arrive because the population's not 100 yet. Okay. This... oh, why isn't this one? Put that to high as well. Oh, and we've got a lot of cash now as well. So, what's next? Let's go with Fisherman's Wharf. So we can get some fish. Just plop that there. And infrastructure roads, put a road to it. You don't actually need to put a road to it. There are some buildings that are road specific, like these. They have to be connected to a road, indicated by this little arrow. Others, they'll just walk to them. But the road will come in handy when they're driving right up next to it and then getting out, rather than to here and walking the rest of the way. So we've got plenty of food. This is just for a little extra cash, so let's put that at low. And we know that we've got plenty of food because the food quality is still very high. It's, well, it's 65%, but getting it to 100 is useless. People are being fed. That's all we need to know. We've got enough food to feed people. No one's dying of starvation. Let's turn the music down a tad. There we go. I think we'll stop in a little bit. And then we can continue this at some other point. And you get a suggested building here. But, yeah, it wants you to build a ministry, but we don't need one. Ministry. But we don't need one yet, so there's no point. Later on, we could use it, but right now we don't. We've got the Childhood Museum being built. Yep. Just going through to make sure I haven't missed anything. You can get certain buildings that will make people unhappy. For instance, if we go to foreign, I think it was the Middle East, they're unhappy with churches, but eventually it disappears like this. For environmentalists, they don't like buildings like mines and logging quarry, what would you call it? Logging camp. They don't like those type of buildings that deface the island. But you can make you can make just as much cash from exporting sugar or tobacco, so you don't actually need them. There are some mission-specific stuff that would require you to get them, like the US want logs but since we can dismiss it, who gives a shit? There's probably a better way to play this game, in terms of getting everything done as faster, more efficiently, but again, this is just for tutorial purposes, so we're not doing that. So good, the high school's getting built, so we'll start being supplied with high school people. As long as someone can actually work here. And we do. Super. So now we've got the high school. Change high school to... no. We don't want to do that. Having a general education is good enough. And we've got one extra immigrant. Who is it? Is it possibly a Teamster? Oh, it doesn't matter. Right now we've got 5 of him. Yeah, we've got 5 policemen. Crime is beautiful now. There's no crime in the city, and Dock area has a little bit of crime. But that's fine, we don't need that. So getting this built will be useful. We'll just improve the loyalists relation, because it's the lowest of them all. So improving that will be nice. I could go into what makes everyone happy. Yeah, I'll do that. Capitalists, they love profit, obviously, and they hate communist stuff, which is a bit weird. But as you can see, it's quite easy to make them all happy at the same time. Intellectuals don't like it when you're dishonest. Intellectuals are quite rational, thankfully. There's not many instances where you'll piss them off. The religious people are fucking demanding, as you'll discover when you play the game. They need the church, they need adequate religious satisfaction. They get pissed off by being drinking, even though they're fucking alcoholics themselves, which is proven because they want you to build a fucking rum factory so that they can all get pissed. And later on in the game they'll want you to build a monastery, which is expensive and annoying, and that will be permanently as a major demand. Militarists, obviously, they just want you to have a decent army. With the army that you've got now, they're quite happy. They're not demented about it. Environmentalists, they want you to keep the environment happy. Again, easy. Have no logging mines. It's easy. Once we get the garbage dump built, that'll be solved. Nationalists, as you can see here, they're quite happy with all this. 100%, even though they're being paid shitty money. Loyalists, get these 2 built. 100%, easy. You get some events on here that will make others hate you. For example, you'll get an assassination attempt on a Russian dictator, and you can either blame the US or blame Russia, and you'll get negative relations with them. You just have to choose. There's no real significant downside to it. It's when it gets really low, 0% relationship. That's when you need to be worried, because the US and the USSR can attack you, but it hasn't actually come up yet. It's quite easy to keep it's quite easy to keep them all happy, as you can see here. It's all fine. 65%. They like me, but oh well. At least they're not trying to kill me. So yeah. That's all the factory stuff done. And now that's built. Hopefully some people will be able to work there. Because this counts for entertainment as well, in addition to the restaurant here. So people's entertainment will be fine. It's dipping a little bit because the population's increased, but the Childhood Museum will counter that. So someone can fucking work there. And now that we've got it built, loyalists are very happy. 75%. What was that? 40% just for building that. So they're completely happy now. They could be happier, but it's fine for now. Ooh. The US haven't given us any money. This is because we don't need it. Because we've got plenty of cash now, and we're not spending anything. Only the Russians gave us money to top it up a little bit. increase exports. So they want papaya, bananas. So anything export. If you're making any of this, if you're making papaya or logs, in this instance, you can just accept it because we're getting, what was it, banana and papaya. No, just papaya, and this is getting exported anyway. So that will slowly fill up over time, and that mission will be completed. You can see you've got a tracker here which shows it. So now that that's done, we can. Oh, the housing quality's improving a little bit, but I don't think. No, the houses haven't been built yet. Neither is this. So let's get. No, sorry. Media. Let's get a newspaper to improve liberty. You do learn what all these buildings do as you play. It's quite difficult at first. I didn't know how to improve liberty. It's here. These buildings here will improve liberty. So we'll get a newspaper. As you can see, there's shit all liberty in this area where people are living. So we'll just put it near here. I think this will be close enough. It's annoying that you can't see the range of it before you place it. Right, we'll put it here. Hopefully that'll be able to reach to all the people's houses. And we'll knock that down to 2, because we just want to stabilize it and slowly increase it rather than maxing it out. And we've got someone working there, that's good. These are all full, these are all full. So since these are all full, we've got people working there, we can stop that. We don't need that anymore. We've got all the police, we've got all the soldiers. Oh, bollocks, we're missing a priest. Well, I think the religious happiness is fine now. Yeah, religion's fine now, so we don't need an extra priest. This is taking a long time to be built. I think we can quick build. Yeah, we've got the money to quick build it, so fuck it, let's do that. And we've got the money to quick build these as well, so let's just get this all out of the way. So there we go. We'll start getting some fish. And these houses can start being populated to further increase housing. Get rid of some more shacks. If we go into... Here we go. If we go into communists, they're the ones that care about housing, as you can see here. There should be less than 20 shacks on the island. So, obviously we've got less than 20, even though I can't be asked to count them. So we'll go back to no more immigrants. We've got the priest. Oh, brilliant. We've got a priest. And we've got a fisherman. And there goes the objective for importing papaya. Got another farmer. Another farmer. Should be 1 or 2 left. A fisherman. And finally, a Teamster. Yeah, got 100 citizens. That's fine for now. We're not building at a massive rate, but this would be a problem. No, we've already got another builder. Teamsters, I find, are the first to start leaving for other jobs, and you need Teamsters to move produce around. So keeping an eye on how many Teamsters you've got is a good idea. And all these houses are full already. We've got people living there, which will get rid of more shacks, free up space in the apartment blocks so others can move into them. And what's next? So, oh, we've got this. Beautiful. So we've got the garbage dump. We'll upgrade this so that the garbage dump itself will create less pollution. So, plonk. There we go. Upgrade applied. That's all done. It takes a long time for this to actually have any effect, as we'll see. It takes a really long time, so environment has just started to stabilise. But we'll leave that, and later on we can come back to it and we'll see that the pollution has been massively reduced and the environment will be better as overall. Right. We're getting a lot of you. We've just got a lot of sugar, so let's get a rum distillery. Well, we won't get it just yet, we'll just unlock it, since we got the cash for it. Because we'll be needing that in a bit. Right, so once these are built, I think that will be an indication for a break. They've stopped building, haven't they? Yes, they have, you bastards. 73% and they decide to stop. I think we can actually have a look at why they stopped. Click him and go to his thoughts. As we can see here, he went to bed to satisfy his rest. No, now they're back to building it. That's good. So that'll be built. Put that back up to normal so they get that built. So now this is built, the liberty will increase as long as we've got someone who can actually work there. College female. Doesn't look like we have any of them, so we're going to have to hire some offshore people. So we'll just get them. Less than a month, good timing. We'll get them in a few minutes. Here they come. And we should be able to actually see, if we pause it, we should be able to see the effect that it has. So if we go to media, newspaper, oh, it's already gone to yellow. Now someone's working there now. Oh, bollocks. So we're going to have an extra woman educated at college level that we don't need. Oh, we're going to have two now that we don't fucking need. You bastards. Well, that's why it pays to be patient. I'm not patient. So just double check we've got everything we need for now. Yep. How's the housing quality? Housing quality is increasing more. That's good. So, environment is still stabilised. I think it's decreased a little bit though. So how much pollution is being made at the docks? A tiny bit. It doesn't really matter, so we'll leave it for now. If later on the pollution is still shitty here, we'll build an extra garbage dump. But for now, that should stop it from getting any worse. And there's the foreign experts that I don't fucking need. She's going to be a shopkeeper, even though she's educated to whatchamacallit, college level. And we've got a farmer. Unbelievable. Educated at college and she has to work on a farm. Oh, they want to build horticulture. That's a good idea. I don't normally build it, but it's a good idea to build it, so we'll fuck it. Just fuck it, we'll build it. Oh god, I don't remember where it is. There it is. This can improve, as you can see here, regrow forests or boost your crops. Since we're not doing anything with forests, we wanted to boost crops. So we'll put it. I'm not sure of the range of it. It doesn't show its range, but I hope that this will be good enough to affect all the crops. So we'll just put it there. And just to make it look nice, we'll put a road to it. There we go. How many shacks have we got? I think we've still got quite a lot of shacks. Check with factions. It's an easier way. We've still got less than 20 shacks, so that's fine. And that hasn't even been built yet, so that'll probably get... Hopefully we'll get rid of a good portion of the last shacks. Low on farmers, that's a bitch. Oh yeah, you can also get ranches, as you can see here. They cost less than farms, and they solve food problems here, and they're bloody cheap. And they can sell for a decent amount. You can get beef, or goats, or llamas. If we go to trade, agriculture and livestock. So beef sells for a nice amount, better than sugar, but sugar can be made into rum. Smoked beef sells for a bit more, which is just an upgrade for the ranches. Just upgrade smoked beef, and it will grow smoked beef instead. Goat cheese here sells for a nice amount. Llama wool sells for a nice amount. So if you don't want to use farms, or in some missions where you can't use farms, you can use ranches. which I didn't know at that point. Yeah, I'm just going with what I know, rather than the extra stuff. For example, I haven't used the chemical plant yet. I haven't built any weapons. I haven't used the jewellery factory. I haven't built a skyscraper hotel. It's pretty much pointless in missions. Because how long is this? This is an hour and a half in, possibly. And we've not really done much. We've stabilised the economy, made people happy, but that's it, so far. And only now we're starting to expand, got a newspaper, high school, continuing to make people happy. We could build a mausoleum, but it's expensive. Mausoleum is 20,000. That would make the loyalists 100% happy, but since they're happy as it is, there's no point. Just keep the money for something else. I think this needs college educated. Yeah, college. Ugh. And it's male college as well. We don't have any male college. Any ones we do have are working in the clinic. The clinic's more important. I think the healthcare is going to start declining soon. Get rid of these to keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's stabilised. As you can see here, it's stabilised. So we may... yeah, we'll build an extra clinic, just to make sure that it stays high. The reason that it's starting to decline is that too many people are not getting the healthcare they need, because it can only service 8 people, and we've got 108 people. So we need an extra clinic to service the rest of them. So we'll put it here. I'm supposed to stop, but this game is bloody addictive. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Blast, come up again. Unfortunately, we have the biggest spot. Yeah. So, minus 20 with China, minus 15 with US. China, I'm not exporting any canned goods to them. So, fuck China. I'm better off getting the money from the US and having a nice relation with China. It hasn't even gone down that much. And Taiwan should be free, yeah. That's another reason. Export beef. We could do... for this, they specifically want beef, they don't want smoked beef. But since smoked beef is better, and sells for better, no, we're not going to do that. Oh, we've got someone college work in there. Yeah, people are publicly demanding elections. You can choose to not do elections. Which will make certain people unhappy. If you don't do elections, if you don't do elections, intellectuals will be unhappy. If you do elections, the loyalists will be unhappy. Since the intellectuals... yeah, as you can see here, last elections are honest. So we will do elections just to show what it's like, and we can counteract the unhappy... oh, 30,000, fucking hell. I thought it was only 40,000. I thought it was only 20,000. So where's this going? Running very low on space. So let's build a road going down here. As such. And we'll get a mausoleum. Ah, bloody typical. Okay, we'll put it here. There we go. So we want that on high, because we need the clinic. So we will host elections. And we'll build that to counteract the unhappiness of the loyalists for it. Housing seems quite fine. Yep, and we've got freight coming in, 16,000. So money's not a problem now, we've still got a lot. put that down to 0 just in case we're importing anything. I don't think we are, but you forget these things sometimes. And as you can see, there's no dockworkers here to actually move the stuff around. He should be going to it there. He'll get there and actually move it. If they don't move it in time, the freighter will just leave and won't export anything, which gets annoying. But yep, he's there in time, so we'll get that cash. There it goes. Super. And the clinic's been done. Clinic is done. So let's get these college educated people. We need these guys. And we'll get an extra one for here as well. So as you can see here, increase in 30%. Papaya, pineapple, and banana. And we're only growing papaya, which is bloody shit. I didn't know that. I'm learning stuff too. But, oh well, increase papaya. Oh, if that's the case, we don't need these fucking people. Ah, bollocks. Oh well, we're gonna have an extra college educated person. Okay. So we'll leave it here. Let's just do a save game. Tutorial. There we go. So when we revisit, I know which one to load. Well, I hope you find it informative so far. I'll continue making this tutorial in this format, playing it and telling you what's going on as we go. Stay tuned.